day by day, these little guys grow. I mean, it's ridiculous and how big they get so fast. We've got one that is hurt, which is right here. I found it. It acts like its leg is hurt. It won't get up. It kind of just lays there. I think I'll grab it a little handful of grain and stick there for it. Just in case it doesn't want to be able to try to come out. Let me see. And then it's still close to like got something to do with that leg right there, that one. Just is having problems. Had to happen just overnight because it wasn't like this yesterday. They love it when the sun comes out because they just lay in the sun. It's like they want to have heat on them for some reason, which is odd. My husband said he was surprised that they haven't ate this down more than what they've had. Look at them, they're just like, the sun is shining. We're all gonna lay out. That's what they do, they just lay out on their sides. And I got this one right there. When it really comes out, they just plop down, see, and flip them wings up. It's like instant. I just hope that one makes it. It's a butterfly. I'm just going to grab another small handful, put over there next to it. It's got water close by, so, I mean, that's where I found it. I'm assuming it was probably trying to drink water. But, yeah. Come here, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. Just trying to help. Alright, hopefully nothing went down inside my drink. I picked him up, or her, and just to try to see what was going on with it. And that's what I could tell is something happened to its leg. I don't know if it got stepped on possibly or trampled, but something happened. That's not working. Well, this little flower bed here, it's mainly in the shade. I did get it weeded. I got a bee buzzing around me and I need to watch that because I'm severely allergic to them and it won't leave me alone. I don't know what it is, but anyways, I was hoping that if I did this, I gotta clean up all the stuff that I threw out outside of the bed. But I thought if I did this, maybe my husband could get... It's supposed to rain all weekend, so I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but today is Friday, the 14th of July, so I was hoping that my husband can bring up some of those rocks that are down in the garden, and then we can get them based around my flower bed here. I was kind of disappointed that really I didn't have anything else come up with those seeds that I threw in here, which is quite disappointing. I mean, I really have to say, I've got a lot of violets, a lot more violets, I should say, that are springtime. I got around all my mammoth mums, and I have an itty bitty little one right there that must have died last year, and then they replaced them, and now it's coming back. So I did have a mum over here that died on me when I first got them, but it didn't come back. So that's okay. But I'm thinking about moving my black, right there, my black hollyhocks over in that corner where the rest of my hollyhocks are. I've got 4 whites over here. I think there's 2 pinks, and then there'll be, I think I got 2 blacks right there. And I think that would be pretty. If I had red and blue, that would be a, you know, periodic, how do you say that? Oh, I can't even pronounce it correctly. That's just my dyslexia messing with me. But what little bit of my zinnias that did come up are right there, so I made sure to weed around them. And then all this little viney stuff that you see here, this is these little daisies that came up in the spring, and there's a bunch of them back here. So I've got a daisy blooming right here. There's a daisy plant. There's a coneflower plant right there. I did plant another, I did that this spring. I planted a root, or this summer, late spring, early summer. I planted a root of my peonies right here, and I've got 3 that came up, but I didn't get any flowers off of them. And then I staked most of my lilies up so they would be standing up. I figured that'd be better than them laying on the ground. And I still have quite a few lilies here that hasn't bloomed, or maybe they're just not mature enough, I don't know. But then I've got my mother-in-law's pink hibiscus right there, and the other one she gave me. And then my white and red one is right there in the middle. So I'm hoping that that will bloom too when these get ready to bloom. So I'll have the pink ones that my mother-in-law gave me, and then the white and purple, or blue, or I'm not sure, can't remember exactly. I know it's white and something else. It was pretty on the package anyways. So that's what I was thinking of doing. I was moving these and then going from there. And my hydrangeums right here. My one lily. I think that's what Courtney got me for Mother's Day a couple years ago. But the lilies are beautiful. They're really tall. You stand this one up and it's as tall as I am. But these ones, I believe, are going to be pink. This one too. It just looks like they're going to be pink. So that would be nice when they open up. Look at that little hibiscus. It's got starting to get a bloom on it, which is wonderful. But yeah, we'll put rocks along the back side of this. I got poison ivy right here, so I didn't touch that. I saw it and I'll let my husband deal with it. He can pull it out of there for me, but we're gonna put it starting on the back side of this, right along with this rock, and try to keep on the back side just a little bit, because I did plant, you know, these right on the edge here. And I almost think that's a hydrangeum that's down there, because it looks a lot like these but bigger. So it could be. It's a good possibility. And this is one that I didn't get dug up or it sprouted back up. But these are about ready to bloom too. Yeah, see, I think there's two there. I did have 3, but then one must have died. That was down here, so I definitely want to pull these up and move them over there. And there's a poison ivy I do not want to get. So I was thinking about doing that. I'm pretty sure it'd be okay to do it. The soil is extremely wet. And I opened this up right here, so I stopped climbing over it because I almost fell and broke my neck a couple different times. So I figured I'm just going to open it up. That's my problem right there. Ducks like to come in and destroy everything. So it does look a lot better though. I mean, I can see dirt. I don't like that I can see dirt because I want it full of flowers, but that'll be enough to deal with for right now. I'll just keep adding it to years to come, I guess, until it's full. But I mean, everything that I've got here, multiply, reproduce, come back, besides my autumn bush that don't, but that's okay. But everything else, there's another mum right there. I did have one in the corner, but it never came back, so I put my autumn bush there. And then this one, and there's that one. How many do I got? They were planted all the way around this, but they didn't come back. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There should have been one right here. 5. Should have been one right there. 6, 7. So I only got 7 out of 12. So that means the 12 that they sent me, again, not all of them lived, but I'm not going to get back at them and say, you know, look, they didn't grow again. I lost one of my banana trees. I don't know what happened to it. My other one seems to be thriving pretty well, so I'm happy about that. I'm so tickled about my hollyhocks. I can't wait to have all the colors that they have. They're all going to be in this bed, and I might have them elsewhere too. Have a bed full of hollyhocks. I told my husband I wanted to get my poppies ordered, and he said, you just got to remind me before the deadline. So I'm going to remind him tonight, so maybe he'll let me order them, which he will. He's a great husband who treats me very good. I can say just like a queen. Something I've never been treated like before. I've always been with the wrong people. But I finally found the one, so that's a good thing. Even though we have a little bit of an age difference, but I don't think age really matters when you have good chemistry between the two of you and you get along 90% of the time. That's what's important. It's not about age. Well, it is if you're under the age, you know, then it would be kind of an issue, but I'm just saying, like when I met my husband, I was 35 and he was 42. So it was not a big deal. That one's down. I wonder if I can put that one up. That is the one I had up. This bleeding heart gets taller and taller every year. This was a plant that we found down. There was flower beds along there of stuff that really wasn't coming back, but I found this. It was only about yay big. And I put it over here. that up there like that, maybe. Help it stand. I don't have any more zip ties, or I'd zip tie that up. It's the same as this one, so that's okay. There's a little inchworm on it right there. They're just looking to come in here. I know that they are. That's right. You get out of here. You don't need to be over here. Ugh. Them ducks, I tell you. I don't care for them. But my husband loves them, so that's why they're here. But yeah. Flower bed. Maybe I'll take a before picture, and then this weekend we can put the flowers around it and do an after picture, and I'll post it on Facebook. Maybe we could do that. Like that. That's the duck that's hurt, but she seems to be getting around pretty well. Dixie down there? That's an awful big kitty. That water was clean yesterday. They just make stuff dirty over and over. I'm going to shut that. I don't want them in there. And then we'll have to worry about the dog too. He likes to go right into the flowers. I mean, he killed the stuff that was here and there. The hostas that were there. I don't have very many of those even left, because of him peeing on them all winter. And then peeing on them when he comes out, it's the first thing he wants to do, drop right on a plant, pee it, and then go around and pee on everything else that he can pee on. So, I have to latch that. Hold on, guys. I'm going to take you over to my other flower bed, and then I will end this video. Another thing that I can't do one-handed. Does look like that. Ugh. Okay. That's where I was heading before I thought, I better close that up. Dixie. Hi, some mama kitty. What you doing? You got kitty food there. Yes, you do. Got some kitty food. Yeah. She's getting a belly on her because she's pregnant again. I told my husband we should have just took her in and had her fixed. Yes. She's a good kitty. We've had her since 2019, I think. Yeah, it would have been 2019. I think I just showed this too the other day. They're blooming. All of them are. And those are the ones that I had split up. And that's all I ended up with. Which I was pretty disappointed, but what do you do? What do you do? There's Pepper. And then my zinnias, little pops up here and there, you can see. There's one right there. I love zinnias too. I think they're pretty. And they redo them, or reseed themselves, so hopefully this will be a lot fuller come next year. And I don't care if it's full of zinnias, I'm fine with that. And my daylilies, they didn't, nothing ever bloomed on them. which is okay. I didn't want to just ruin them and toss them out. I guess I could have asked if somebody wanted them. I don't really care for daylilies because I just think a day and then they're gone, you know. But these will be pretty pink. Oh yeah, they're right here. I was gonna say they'll be pretty pink flowers. Got the hostas blooming, and there's still like little itty bitty zinnias popping up, which is nice. I like it. And then we got a hydraneum blooming. We got some of this, I call it weed. It's a weed. I do not like it. It's all over this place. I mean, look at it. It's everywhere. Almost the whole woods is covered in it. It's everywhere. It's very hard to get rid of. I think my mother calls it like snow on the mountain. It's a ground cover, but it's got little yellow flowers on it in the summertime, and it's like bee galore. They're just everywhere. But this will get filled in eventually too. My husband said he would actually like to wrap around our porch, around the side of the house up to the flower bed, he said, which is the way that I got it. These would have to be moved over some, because if he were to put like an 8-foot deck on it, it would come out to probably about right where our pump is at. But yeah, that's what he said he would like to do. But this side, he said he wants to put the deck on it as wide as the original one out to the corner here. And then he wants to extend the roof out so it's covered, which I think would be nice. Yeah, I think it would be. Eventually, it just takes money and time. Today, my husband's face was still a little swollen, not as bad as a butterfly. And he said that his foreman tried to buy lunch for him today, and he said nope, so he bought lunch. And I said, well, that's nice. And he says, well, he's bought us lunch a lot. And I said, yeah, I know, that's what a good foreman, supervisor, leader, you know, whatever they are, that keep the crew busy, you know, and working. That's a good person that does that. Last night about 8:40, I had a chicken out there clucking like it laid an egg. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not a whole lot going on, but there'll be more to come. That is for sure. So thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all our new subscribers. I see we're at 1880. Thank you everybody. We're slowly growing, and we'll get to that 2K. So thank you again. See everybody next time. God bless.